A very large bird with generally dark gray plumage, white belly and blackish gray breasts, with 89 to 100 centimeter, with wingspan of 175 to 220 centimeters. I am the harpy eagle.
And this new season of Homestretch magazine, explore Guyana's lovely people, beautiful places and exciting events with me, your host, Lorene Ward. We will be making something scrumptious, enjoying a birthday treat, meeting our personality of the week and much, much more. Homestretch magazine, keeping you entertained and informed. Starting off in the kitchen. Some people say that cake is not the healthiest thing to eat, but what if I tell you that there is one ingredient you can incorporate into your mixture that is rich in calcium, minerals and vitamins and keep you wanting more?
We are at the Opus on Crow Street in the kitchen, and today we're preparing a cassava pudding. This is a new recipe to Guyana. We're borrowing it from Indonesia. The ingredients are simple. It's grated cassava. This is about 2.5 pounds or somewhere in that vicinity. Coconut jelly, puree, melted butter, milk, evaporated and coconut milk, as well as condensed milk. We have 3 eggs, whisked, and granulated sugar. All these ingredients are mixed, and I will go ahead and mix the ingredients, the cassava meal or meat or whatever, the pureed coconut jelly, I'll add the milk, coconut milk, evaporated milk, I'll add sugar to taste, this is a sweet or dessert item, so I didn't promise that it would be low carb. You add the melted butter or margarine, the whisked eggs, and then everything is mixed until you have an even and a smooth consistency throughout and not lumpy. Half of the condensed milk is added. The other half tops the item and is halfway through. And basically this is it. This is what is added to a greased baking pan and cooked for about 45 minutes. There are no lumps remaining of the cassava or of the puree jelly. Nice, smooth, creamy, and it tastes good even at this stage. This is a prepared baking pan that was buttered or greased, and to that I poured this mixture then goes into a moderately hot oven, not too high, not too low. And you cook it for halfway through the 45-minute cooking time, and then you top it with the remaining condensed milk and finish it off to a nice golden finish. Yes, this is the halfway mark. We'll check the oven to see what our pudding looks like. And oh yes, this is what it looks like. And the topper condensed milk, the remainder. We're just going to drizzle it on and let it do its thing. This goes back into the oven for another 15 minutes or so, and then it's done. Let's check to see what the finished product looks like. Right? Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. A beauty. You would leave it for a few minutes to cool and solidify, and then you can cut into it in squares or on the bias, however you see fit, to serve this beautiful dessert item.
Who say you can't have your cake and enjoy it? I hope the cassava cake gave you inspiration for your next recipe. Some people come into our lives and touch us so deeply that we are never the same again. Daphne Rogers is one such remarkable woman.
She walks into a room just as cool as she pleases. And to my men, the fellows stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around her, a hive of honeybees, Miss Daphne Rogers says. It's the fire in my eyes and the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I am a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me.
A beautiful rendition of Maya Angelou's poetry is the only way to describe such a remarkable individual. Once a household name in Guyana, Daphne Rogers served as coordinator of the National Cultural Center for decades. Miss Rogers was instrumental in the formation of the National School of Dance, where she mentored hundreds of individuals. In recognition of this stalwart, a sensational evening of love, dance, and great music was held at the Theatre Guild, Kingston.
In recognition of the person that you are, in celebration of your heart, that's why I wanna give you your flowers now. That's why I wanna give you your flowers now.
A bouquet of gratitude for an inspirational icon. Attendees were treated to humorous stories which were told.
I remember Miss Rogers making her mark in my life. She nurtured my talent as a dancer. She saw, if you ask her to tell the story, she would. She would always say, I would tell Philip, you see the little one, Rose October, you got to watch it. She's a good one. She's a good one. And you know what? I am so happy that she saw that spark in me and nurtured me in a way like my mama did. And she's done that for so many other people. So I'm so thankful for her. Big D, Big Daphne, Auntie Daphne, Miss Rogers, all of the lovely names. Thank you.
She was a very strict person. And I was standing at the back a moment ago, and I was trying to remember something that really showed Miss Rogers in the way she was and she is. In 1978, I was a member of the Atlantic Symphony Steel Orchestra, and we went to Brazil on a tour, and members of the National Dance Company, I think it is, went with us. If you know Portuguese, if somebody asks you in Portuguese, how are you doing, you would say, tudo bem. And so the guys picked up their own little Portuguese dialect, and when they were talking, they would say, tu in a bed. And Miss Rogers, Miss Rogers would turn around and say, ooh in a bed.
And the treat continued.
long after her retirement, Daphne Rogers still has a love and passion for the arts. Miss Daphne Rogers received the Golden Arrow of Achievement in the year 1963.
Daphne Rogers, cultural icon, will be etched in the hearts of many for decades. Do you love my makeup, or what we girls refer to as face beat? Well, if you want to look glam like me, let me introduce you to the gifted hands responsible for my weekly face beats.
Makeup artists apply cosmetics to enhance one's appearance. Many girls' dream is to have their makeup done, especially the perfect eyebrows, by a professional. Musa Malaika Henry, a strong, ambitious, and creative makeup artist, is happy to be a part of this process of making one look their best.
My journey as a makeup artist, it's a bittersweet moment, but more so sweet. I've always loved the fact of getting pretty. I've worked many places before and they all recommended that you have to wear makeup. I've been doing makeup for quite some time, but I've been certified for 2 years.
Malaika is the founder of Sunkissed Artistry. She holds a certificate in advanced makeup from Nika Makeup and a certificate in basic makeup from Beauty Divine by Pinky, Trinidad and Tobago.
I chose the name Sunkissed because I wanted to be a bit different from everyone else. I didn't want it to be the regular makeup by my name. I just wanted to stand out, and I used to refer to myself as Sunkissed Mali because most persons know me as Malaika. So instead of using Mali, I just said put Sunkissed Artistry together, and that's how the name came about.
Her biggest challenge is making sure that she's knowledgeable about her client's facial structure, because not everyone needs contouring. Different facial structures require a different approach.
From where I was to now, I've grown tremendously. I've landed a permanent job as a makeup artist, so I get to do what I love every single day. I've worked with ministers, I've worked with Pulse Entertainment. I did all of the models for their band launch in February for Mashimani. I've worked for Carnival, Guyana's first carnival. And one of my biggest accomplishments as well is making sure that my customers are satisfied. This look that I've created is more like a date night look. It's a half cut crease with a little bit of shimmer, bold lips, bold burgundy lips, and mild on the eyes. And for me as well, I have half of a cut crease with bold lips, but instead of the burgundy, I have red on my lips. I love red, that's why I always use red.
Miss Henry is not just a makeup artist blessed with the ability to create a variety of looks from natural to dramatic, but also a woman with many goals that can make a difference in the industry.
Seeing that I've already certified myself internationally, my next big goal is to open a makeup artistry school in Guyana. That's my next goal, basically. And many more, but I don't want to say. You just have to sit back and relax and see what next Sunkissed has to offer.
Sun-Kissed Artistry, one of the many talents behind Homestretch magazine. A friendly relation among countries is vital to growth and development. In our final feature, Nadia Holodar tells us about the Guyana-China relations.
October 1 marked 69 years since communist leader Mao Zedong proclaimed the founding of the People's Republic of China, having defeated nationalist Kuomintang in a civil war. As a result, in China they celebrate a national holiday, China National Day, and for Chinese around the world, they too celebrate in their own way. Here in Guyana, the Chinese embassy, under the stewardship of His Excellency Ambassador Jian Chun, held a reception for all to celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, the development of China-Guyana relationship has opened a new chapter. The Chinese embassy is ready and willing to work together with you to explore more opportunities for China-Guyana cooperation and make greater achievements. With our concerted efforts, China-Guyana relation will be even brighter in the new era.
China's bilateral relations with Guyana has been a long-standing one, which mutual benefit has come from and will be welcomed for years to come.
We look forward to learning from China's experience in protecting the environment and in mitigating the adverse effects of climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, Guyana and China have much to celebrate.
In China, the celebrations are a 3-day holiday period. In Macau, it's 2 days, and in Hong Kong, 1 day. In mainland, the 3-day holiday is connected to the weekend ahead and after, giving them a total of 7 holidays, which is called the Golden Week. But don't consider them so lucky as yet. Their next national holiday isn't until New Year's.
After this, it's Spring Festival followed by the Lantern Festival, so be sure to join us in future episodes. This is where we bring the curtain down. Until we meet again, I am Lorene Ward, reminding you to like our Homestretch Magazine Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel.